Alright, so round one, we saw us play against a Noivern deck. They like to call it Noi Boys, as they do online. And if you notice here, we're actually playing in a token tournament and not in a ticket tournament. So I'm not sure. I know round one was competitive for the most part. We made a lot of misplays there. I'm not really sure what to do here. We see we're playing against a fighting psychic deck, and they do have the advantage here. And Tails, we get to go first. Very nice for us. So it's exciting that he does have the advantage here, and yeah, he'll for sure have the advantage with a start like this. So we start a Shaman here. So we're playing against Donphan. We'll put a Floatstone on this Shaman. We'll Ultra Ball, discard double Metal Energy. Here we'll get another Shaman. Come on, Shaman, don't let me down like you did last game. There you are, buddy. We do have two Shamans. Okay. So let's get the Shaman down. Set up for 3. We get a Rayquaza, we get a Link, we get Ultra Ball these two for another Shaman, okay, because we know the third one was in there. Very nice for us. So we're having a better turn one than we did last game. And we have more Shamans in our deck too, which is always good. Alright. So we get Fan Club here. Getting a Keldeo and a Bronzor. Okay. Let's see if Sacred Ash is in here real quick. Sacred Ash, come to me. If it's in here, we can just computer search all this stuff away. Oh, for next turn. And get a Juniper. There's Sacred Ash. Okay. I think this is a fine play. We'll put down Keldeo. We'll put down Bronzor. And we'll just end my turn. If my opponent has some crazy Halucha play, he could knock out Shaman. But I'm not really sure what to send in here. And with the Shaman in the active spot, we have the option to actually retreat the Shaman attack with Rayquaza next turn. Here is the end for my opponent. Okay. I guess we could put a Skyfield down. Juniper. Play an in. I'm not really sure. We'll see if Floatstone go down the Fanfi here. We're going to see the Robosup probably comes to an active spot here. There it goes. And probably just most likely a pass to my opponent. You can't really do anything else with the Robosup in the active spot here. We'll see a Lunatone one has Premonition. Oh man, he's Premonition. There we go. I don't know why I was stuttering there. Premonition. Once turn before you attack, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck and put them back on your deck in any order. I actually saw this played in Indianapolis or Fort Wayne regionals in the fall time. There's a couple players from the where is that, Michigan planet. But here, okay, he only has 3 cards in hand. We'll just put down the Skyfield and we'll just Juniper. That seems fine. We get that Bronzor down. We could actually attack with this Shaman here. So we can computer search, discard a Metal and a Bronzor, and here we'll get a DCE. Okay, I like this play a lot. We'll put a DC here, we'll Battle Compressor, and here we'll discard a Lysander for sure, and a Chorus. And that'll be it for now. Seems good. I'm not forgetting to discard a Lysander this turn. So here we'll Metal Links and Energy onto this Rayquaza. And here we'll Sky Return for 30. And I'll just send it the Shaman. My opponent actually has to send a Pokemon first since we knock out Robosup here. But I imagine he'll just send up the Fanfi. Or maybe with the Lunatone to tank, but he sends it the Fanfi with the Floatstone. And here I'm just going to send a Shaman. Next turn we get Floatstone, the Keldeo, DCE the Rayquaza, Shaman, try to draw to a Mega Rayquaza, and start taking some knockouts here. We see a Donphan coming down. What's my opponent's supporter here? Does he have a supporter or not? It's the big question here. We see a Verse Seeker. No, don't play in. Don't do that. No, bad. Don't do that. No, we have a good hand. No, don't do that to me. No, stop. Oh, he did it though. Okay, that's fine. Alright, if we top deck a DCE, we're in good shape here. We see Donphan come to active here. We'll see his spinning turn right now for 60. It does have resistance. Oh no, for 40. Sorry, 40, and then Muscle Band 60. Resistance down to 40. Alright, so let's see. Does he have, or maybe does he have a strong, a fighting stadium that could do something too? But we just see 40 damage here, and you're probably just spinning turn to the Fanfi. Do we technically see? We don't. Okay. He discarded, he got rid of my floatstone too, which is fairly annoying here. Okay, we could AZ up the Shaman here, which I don't see what it does for us. We could, okay, we could put down the Rayquaza. We could put down the Heatran. We could put down the Rayquaza. We could put down the Cobalion. We can Metal Links and Energy onto this Rayquaza. And here I'll actually just AZ up the Shaman. Send up the Mega Rayquaza. And here with Shaman here, drawing 4 cards. Do we get an Energy? Nice, that's a pretty good hand there. Alright, so put a Metal Energy onto this Rayquaza. Floatstone the Keldeo, and here will Emerald Break for the knockout, taking our first prize card. And if he puts down a Fighting Stadium, we could discard 2 Shamans and probably the Cobalion. We can actually use Heatran. It can one-shot these Donphans. It has the Steam Blast for 130. So here we see a Colress getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Okay. Here we see a Trevenant or Phantom come down. We see a Robo Sub. Now Trevenant, it's usually better early game, but he obviously didn't get that. Obviously, we see Fighting Energy go down to Donphan. It's getting ready for a wreck, but as you see from my hand right now, he is not wrecking us. So we're gonna Life Center with that Donphan, knock it out, wishing it could wreck later. So we just see another spinning turn for 40. The resistance is just really good for us right now. So here I'm just gonna Metal Links, and we'll start powering up the Heatran, like I said. And we'll Verse Seeker for the Lysander. Bringing up this Donphan here, and here will Emerald Break for the knockout. Okay. We have another Verse Seeker to get the Phantom knockout, or Fanfi knockout if he decides to put down a Fanfi. But he could maybe get a Trevenant out with the Floatstone, making it where we can't. Or Trevenant, I wouldn't see why he would attach a Floatstone. Making it where we couldn't Lysander or Fanfi. But either way, and here we see a victory screen from my opponent here. He realizes that he has no chance here. And you can see why Donphan doesn't have a really good shot against Rayquaza. It has resistance with Rayquaza, with Shaman. So you can take with either one of those 2 Pokemon. And that was I don't know, we had a pretty good game there. We had a pretty good turn 1 there, setting up and getting multiple Shamans out and getting ready to attack. We saw the Fan Club turn 1 too. Also, it's very nice. Every time he ended us, we had a really good hand the next turn. But hopefully you enjoyed round 2. I don't think I made that many mistakes as round 1, like round 1 I did, which I don't think round 1 was a mistake. I think it was more of like a learning game because I didn't really know what to do against Noivern or what it did. I forgot that it was just damage and not just special energies, or the effects, I guess is the correct way to say. But hopefully you enjoyed round 2. It's a much safer game there. We actually, my opponent didn't take any prize cards, but in the next video you'll see round 3 in the final round. Hopefully it's another great game, and hopefully we can win and win the tournament. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. Alrighty, bye.